Putting a Hellcat motor in that bad bitch. She got some shoes on her. I don't even know if those are going to be the original. But we're going to start by putting this in there. So the people that were going to do it, they did have mounts made up, but that does not look like it's going to do too much. I don't even know if they're leveled or if it's centered up with the drive shaft. Just a bunch of things that need to be checked out and done. So first off, get this motor prepped and ready to go. Gotta disconnect some stuff, take the mounts off, take the exhaust off, take whatever off that I'm not using, and go from there. Yeah, that's a project. I've never done this before, I never planned on doing this. For one, even starting a channel for this predicament. Since I am a family man, I work full time. It's just extra hassle. I don't mind watching it, but creating it is a whole different content, different type of vibe, a whole new learning experience. Like this, talking to a camera. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but we'll get over it. I was making some points though on this motor mount system. It looks like they had some type of tubular motor mount system going from one side of the motor mount to the other side of the motor mount. And I am going to have to either look to see if they have some type of design available for this. Like, I'm more of a bow tie type of guy, so this is a whole new territory. Like LS swapping, that'll be easy. So I just figured it's like second nature. But either way, it's a learning experience. I'm doing it to my truck, which I own 89 K5 Blazer myself that I'm restoring, which will be in the channel. So you'll get to see that later on. I'm actually doing the transmission on it right now. I blew second gear heading out to my deer hunting land. It was about an hour and a half drive there, and I'm like, do I go back or do I keep going? So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna send her. Just kept going. So I got her home after a drain and fill of the fluids, and now I'm swapping a transmission in her. And it's gonna be a little bit spicy on there. She's getting built right. So you'll see that in the road, down the road, but this is the first project I'm taking with the channel. Hellcat motor into a 79 Cordoba. Well, I hope you guys enjoy it and we're on for the ride. Let's get her in. So that's what we got so far. We cleaned that motor mount bracket up that they had in there. It looked like junk. And they also decided to cut the power steering bracket, if my camera would work. Yeah, so there was a piece of metal going from there to there for a little bit of support. And since they do got bigger rims, that's going to be the issue. So we just got to clean up that side yet that they had in there. Ugh, junk. And then get the motor in. So once I clean that up, I'll be stripping this thing down. Got to take the mounts off, got to take the exhaust off, got to take the hoses off. And then we'll just have that sitting in there. Yeah, we'll see where it goes. Anything else, text me. So, oh yeah, like Trevor texted me again about his transmission. Respond. Now he's yeah. That's done. That's done. And I cleaned up a little bit extra. So, all real nice and shiny. It's still, I gotta re-weld where my freaking cutoff wheel went in there. But either way, we're getting to this. Gonna get it on the engine hoist here. Get the motor mounts off, get the exhaust manifolds off. This freaking tube in here for the coolant, and also this tube as well. I was gonna take off the AC originally, but I decided to leave it on since they want to keep the AC. So that's a thing. But at the same time, I don't know if they got to do a different system in here since this is a 79 Cordoba, and obviously that's a Hellcat. So give or take, trying to figure out if, well, obviously you can't use this, so we got to use a new system anyway, so maybe I should just take that off, and we can always move it somewhere else. So that's where we're at. We're going to get her done.
Go ahead.
It looks like it's going to be over now. Alright, so we got the exhaust manifolds off, the motor mounts off, and now we plan to kind of feed this way, and, you know, just like that, right in there. I think we'll get her. It should be alright. So we should have a good enough angle to get her in. We got to avoid power steering pump, and at the same time, try and figure out our jack placements for our transmission. So that's where we're at, and we're going to get her in there and go from there to see what we got. One key component we did forget to mention is we did actually take off this oil pan, because if you looked at the other oil pan right there, that oil pan, the front where the pickup tube was, the pickup tube would not allow it to come and actually sit in that engine bay. So we took it off for the meantime. We got one that we ordered from, I don't know if it's Summit or Jags, one of the two, but either way, we ordered it offline. It should be here Tuesday. So that'll fix this predicament of getting it in the hole, because it should sit right in there somewhere. So that's one thing I do know. We did need to fix. So we'll see when we get her in there, and we'll let you know. We'll see how it fits. All right, we got the motor in the car, just sitting in there as is, without any type of mock-up. We're just getting her ready. Just, you know, a little peek. Yeah, anyway. Either way, we got it in there, and we got her level. We're just getting her situated to actually mock up the mounts for it that we got to get done. Also, we got to get the intake on here, because I don't know how close we are to this firewall, if you can see. Yeah, that's the thing. So we got to make sure she's level, she's straight with the drive shaft, or the differential in a sense. And we also got to make sure we got her clearance on this this power steering pump. Definitely have to make sure we got our clearance. Because when I was looking, after I got the exhaust manifolds off, we were actually pretty close to that power steering pump. So I was talking with the buddy of mine that owns this car. We actually might take off the Hellcat motor, or not the Hellcat motor. This is the Hellcat motor. We might actually take off the Hellcat subframe that we have sitting on the other side of this garage door, and try and mock it up so we have a newer front suspension, because I could always do custom like strut mounts in a sense and weld them and brace them in on that car. So you could actually have a whole new front suspension with electric power steering and everything, the whole 9 yards. So we'll see how that goes and carry on from there. But yeah, not bad for first day. We'll get her in. Catch you later.